Someone like Dwight was someone that was kind of like folklore, where you heard about this guy that had these huge warehouses, and he was still operating that stuff, which is kind of hard to fathom, thinking that he still got Pac-Mans and centipedes on location, still making money for 30 years.
As time has gone on, you're seeing guys like Mike, Frank, a lot of them over the country that are going around looking for those old games that they liked back there years ago. Well, they're hard to find because people like us, we destroyed those games.
You want to know what happened to all the classic machines? This is it. Got converted to a turd. Once they stopped making money, they were converted to Street Fighter, to Mortal Kombat, and they would just take the parts off and either put them on the shelf or throw them in the trash.
I lived in a shed when I was a little kid. My parents were drug addicts, and I was basically a mom at age 4. They would feed us the same dinner every night, but when the state came, they would act different. They would act like we were their family.
Mike Casakito had been in a home where his mother, who was not married to his father, was a drug user. And she was on drugs when she was pregnant with him.
Both of the girls were meth babies.
He was an adopted child, and he'd had some violent episodes with his father.
They had been removed from the home. They spent 1 week in foster care, and then their aunt agreed to take them. However, it was very stressful for her. She has children of her own. And through this whole process, the day came when the state decided they had to remove them from that home.
Our first little one came home with all kinds of wires and monitoring equipment and was oh so tiny.
When we decided to create Dynamarine, we put a lot of thought into the reasons that you would create such a company. The thing that came forward the most was we felt there was a need in the industry for a truly innovative, different, and technology-driven product, something that nobody in the market has been doing and the consumer certainly hasn't seen.
You look at fiberglass boats and they have such gorgeous lines and there's so much things that you can do with them, and then you look at an aluminum boat and it's always been visualized as very utilitarian. I wanted to change that. I wanted to have a smooth, sexy, appealing boat. By partnering with Ernest Spencer Metals, it's allowed us to build boats with the latest and greatest in sheet metal equipment. The CNC lasers, the CNC brakes, all those things that aren't common in the average small aluminum boat. My desire and my passion for Dynamarine is to push the limits. I feed off of people telling me it can't be done.
We're going to be testing out the adhesive qualities of the zipper weld evidence tape, the new adhesive, of course. The evidence tape will be stuck onto the bridge. We're not going to be testing out the destructibility, hopefully, of this tape, because they tell me that all I have to do is jump out straight and I should be all right. Yeah, well, to say I'm nervous is a bit of an understatement. So, you've got this, the tape stuck firmly to the bridge. Well, let's be ready to roll and let's do it.
Okay, stand up nice and tall.
This is probably the most insane thing we've ever done.